It does take a few seconds to kick in. So, Mr. Bond, here we are. We still have...
Kicking noise before she said kicking. I'm very confused. Hello.
We now have... Ooh, nearly all of Africa. Apart from that little bit.
And, the entire southern part of Africa.
Doesn't exist. I don't know it's there.
There, whether you know it or not.
No, it's not. If it's not there, it can't exist.
No.
Surely God would have revealed it to me like he magically reveals troop movements. Alright, anyway, let's unpause and see if anyone leaves the defensive pact. Ha ha ha. Oh, the King of Pisa has left. Which I might see. Who are you? You're my son. You're the heir to the Empire of England. Right, we probably need to do something good with you, don't we? Let's arrange a betrothal with someone.
Yes, you want someone good. Really good.
Right.
Ideally a genius with terrifying diplomacy.
Well, let's see if we can...
There's that 30-year-old with fairly... the problem is all the geniuses have terrible diplomacy.
Yeah, let's...
I fear you might be able to do quick, but yeah. I think you need...
It sometimes goes weird when it does that. Right, arrange betrothal. Sort by... Terrifying genius, let's find...
I mean, the problem is, if he's only 6, then it's going to be hard to tell what they're going to turn out like.
Yes.
That young.
So, yeah, I'm going to aim for someone who's a bit older than him. So, maybe someone who's... If I can find someone who's like 12 or something, who's already got really good stats. Otherwise, I'll pick like the highest ranked 16-year-old. Highest diplomacy 16-year-old.
Yes, you can wait a few years.
So there's one that's 10, so that's 4 years older than him.
And
she's quick.
And has pretty high diplomacy already.
She's got high diplomacy and high...
Can you check who's educating her? And then see what... Mastermind Theologian is not brilliant. Does Mastermind Theologian get you a diplomacy boost as well?
Yeah.
Yes, though not as terrifying as the learning boost. I mean, I suppose you could offer to find her, to get her tutored by a Grey Eminence.
Yeah. I think we pick her, because she's got good diplomacy already, and she's quick. I think that's... Yeah. I think that's one of the best that we can hope for. Right, let's give you a guardian.
At this point, you're not good. And
so there's...
No, you absolutely want a Grey Eminence.
Yes. Problem is, do I have one that's German? Greek, rather.
Well, if not, invite one. You are huge.
It's true, I should be able to find one. Right, let's search all. Culture, my culture. Gender can be any, because it's tutor. Join court, yes.
And search for grey, ideally.
Well, it's just...
Okay, yes, so you want ideally Grey Eminence and Diligent.
Grey Eminence, Scholar, Charitable, Arbitrary, Brave, Gregarious, Diligent.
Reasonable. I'll just quickly look up whether there's...
That's the only Diligent Grey Eminence we've got.
Verity, what was it you said? Gender can be any because...
Because they're a tutor.
A tutor. Right.
There's no...
There was evidence
guardian.
of confusion on IRC. Yes. So some jobs with some government configurations, i.e. most of them in the Middle Ages, can only be offered to men, but anyone can teach.
Yeah, anyone can be a guardian.
Yes, David, sorry, not a cheater.
So yes, diligent, kind and temperate are the three.
So he's
really
charitable, she's charitable, brave, gregarious, diligent.
And the next one down
Is not.
preeminent.
No.
Okay, yeah, I think,
So either I remove diligent as a specification.
yeah. I would be a religion Catholic. Good, yes.
Yeah.
I think she looks all right.
Right, let's invite her to court. Let's just check that we can't create any kingdoms. Well, the Holy Roman Empire has left the defensive pact, but I'm pretty sure I have a treaty with them. Right, so he's betrothed now, that's nice.
So yes, it may be worth. Well, once you've got your really good tutor, you might then offer to have her educate his betrothed as well.
Yeah.
No, will be a hostage
In foreign power.
Right, okay.
Right, yeah.
Oh well.
Well, we'll just have to see how she turns out.
Yes. And he should turn out all right.
So, Basilissa of the Byzantine Empire, can I declare war on
He does
him?
look very young, so I suspect you've got a new one since you last did.
Well, that's fine. Because of the defensive pact issues, I can usually only declare. I was only able to declare war on one of them anyway. Right. So anyway, right. Now I can see where. So you are a bloke, and that would get me.
I think the Aegean Islands, the little islands
Those
inside.
oh yeah, those bits, those little annoying bits, right? So maybe I have been inviting heirs with gay abandon, including him, in fact. Lichnidos gets me that,
Inland bit.
which is, not terrible.
I like the idea that gay abandon is a measurable commodity that you have to worry about your stocks of.
So that's all the duchy level.
Yeah. Well, obviously I should pick a duchy level 1. Let's get to the duchy. Okay, yeah. Oh god, yes, I'd forgotten I was at war with this guy with this host. So let's find out about this guy and his host. So he's got 27,000 people. He is currently somewhere around him in the Mongol Empire. And where is he actually trying to take over? He's trying to take over there. Okay. Right. I think that means I can save England and raise that over there. Okay, let's also find you and give you a bishopric. Woo, there we are. And now down to one type of holding that's completely wrong. Right, let's just check that the Byzantine Emperor is not, sorry, Holy Roman Emperor is declarable war. No, he's not. So, Pisa then. Somewhere there is a king of Pisa.
The word bishopric just made me vaguely think, our father, we will never give you up. We will never let you down.
I think it's the next county. Well,
That's it.
oh right, it's just that barony, is it? Okay.
Yep. Well, the next county is, I think, de jure part of Pisa. It's just that, anyway, right. because he's allied with the Byzantine and Holy Roman Emperors, or he was anyway, but not crucially anymore. Right, let's, while we're, messing around, go after him for that with the usual blitzkrieg approach.
Very smooth in my brain for blitzkrieg, which is a strange red water.
Yes, could there be a bit more hot water possibly, please? Let's dip into defensive pact mode. Oh, hey, you're not part of my empire. Why are you not part of my empire? Ooh, there's a large Mongol revolt. Brilliant.
No, but there's a large movement.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right, lead the Mongol revolt. Let's declare war on the Mongol revolt. Do I have a good claim on anything? I have 8 million claims on and some holy wars. Right, let's go for... claiming on behalf of...
The Mongol revolt being a revolt is not in the defensive pact, so the fact that it might take a while to get this because they've got a lot of territory doesn't actually matter.
It's the one. So the Gurgis revolt. I don't have a case of spotlight against you. Terribly disappointing. You're the Calm revolt, and I don't have a case of spotlight against you either. And you apparently are not part
Perhaps part of
the Holy Roman Empire. Damn it. Excuse me while I find the duchy and see all its claimants do not wish to be my friend. So anyway, right, let's get back to that view. I think that's all the wars that are sensible to do right now. It turns out there's slightly more of Africa that's not mine than I thought, but another couple of wars should fix this. So you are there, and right, off you go there. Right, so that will let me just check how many troops I can raise from England. In fact, I can raise more from Abyssinia, but I can raise a lot from England, so England and Abyssinia will do that fine. Pisa, you say? Pisa. Pisa 2. What would we do against Pisa? Byzantine Empire. Oh yeah, Africa's not the right thing to pick. Bulgaria, however. Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Let's assume that that is going to do temporarily for that. I've gone up to Mongol revolt. So, Mr. Bond, where are we going? We are going over here. So, Byzantine Empire, we've sent people there, we've sent people to Pisa, we've sent people over there, and we've sent people to that revolt, and this guy is probably going to walk through these armies that I've raised, so... someone else has raised some stuff. Do you think they'd learn?
The Mongol revolt looks quite a lot larger than the Mongol Empire.
Yeah,
It's totally ill for the Empire.
Probably. We can check.
What?
The Byzantine Empire just...
So-
you have got 74% war score.
So I have. I think, like, my vassal might have been invading. Okay, well, let's accept, I guess. Oh look, they've joined the defensive pact against me for some reason. Ooh, I can create the Kingdom of Epirus. Right, well obviously I should do that. Let's create the Kingdom of Epirus. I guess it goes into Bulgaria as the most sensible thing. For suitable values of the word sensible that include not, in fact, being very sensible.
Possibly state.
Right, okay, those people are locked into their marching, but that's fine, because they're going to arrive in a place that's mine. Hey Mel, what's your prestige is down a bit. Right, anyway, you guys, dismiss you.
Was that a request to team now?
You've arrived in Pisa.
Crack.
Do I want to raise a spectral army? Nah, let's switch this out and put in me and Ranald and for the first time in ages, we have someone who is not, like, completely hopeless at battle as our monarch, and so, you know, not actually, doesn't need to be banned from leading armies on the grounds of total incompetence. Just briefly go and check that nothing serious is happening. Oh, they're all small, I can go and squash them if I want. Bwahahaha, etc. Yes, of course this is a 6.5 fort because it's a 6.5 fort.
He's definitely not going to let you into it easily.
It's true, he's not. Right, so we're sitting down to assault a 5.5 fort. Well, that's a lot better because I can probably assault that shortly. Hopefully the Mongol revolt is going sufficiently well that I can nick the relevant bits off him.
The belt's expensive.
Yeah, but you know, I have lots of troops nearby. What I wanted to do is start getting ticking war score on my side from that. I mean, I might have to do the tedious thing of shipping people out to India in order to stop them getting war score for doing annoying things over there.
Oh, yes, I am.
100% war score. Release the otter. And we can disband that unit. Not quite. If I zip back to Realm View, I've got 2 gaps here. This one I didn't immediately spot because it's next to a thing.
Am I making murmurs? I don't understand. What?
I think you were making various odd noises.
There was an otter noise.
I said otter.
Okay.
And there was a squeaky noise. Right, so you are the host. Right. Whoop. Oh, bollocks. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alert, alert. Right. Oh, Sicily I've probably already raised somewhere, so which is the best bit of England to raise? Is probably this bit. Should probably warn people when you're about to do that, on the grounds that, you know.
But giant otters are meant to be startling.
Yes, but...
Go on, strike again. See?
Right. Accidentally clicked on the thing. Right, off we go. Right. So...
Steph says go on, strike again.
So, Mr. Watt.
I was disturbed by this sort of fractal approach to expansionism. I mean, if I were the Mongol revolt, I would be carefully annexing things that were already contiguous with my borders. They're avoiding acquiring these little outlying bits.
Well, the thing is, what's happened is that the Empire of England has been eating the Mongol Empire. The Mongol revolt is then one or probably a group of vassals of the Mongol Empire who are revolting against the current government of the Mongol Empire. So they've brought with them whatever territory they already had, which has already been nibbled by the Empire of England.
Like the Khaki.
Yeah.
And what the Empire of England can get depends rather on what titles it can gain that the Mongol Empire currently holds. So it will take the... did I set the timer or was I an idiot? Okay, excellent, I was not an idiot. Sure.
So you arrived there and unfortunately
I you were right.
run into a large army.
In the tradition of Promise 9 telling you the existence of birthday cakes I didn't previously know of, one of the ones they got was an Earl Grey milk tea cake.
Okay.
Stephen bought an Earl Grey cake to supervision one time, and I went,
Straight. Okay, so they're being less totally squashed by the 17,000 troops than I expected, but that's mostly because...
better troops.
Yes, well, they've got 17,000, but they haven't even worked out how to arrange them in 2 flanks yet, so, you know.
Alex, they've been recently making marmalade with bergamots. So it's the Earl Grey toast.
Yes. Marmalade is just somewhat wrong. I think it's probably the texture. Oh dear. Right, do I have a good Mysticos lying around? Ooh, you're a despot. Excellent. Excuse me while I send you off to study technology somewhere.
Squawk!
Right, let's send you off to study technology there. One of the few places left that has any tech that I can use. So... That's handily given me 30% of war score in this war. That, I kind of needed. So, how are we doing here?
Squawk! I argue one with a despot for the opposite of a laptop.
No. So what am I besieging in here anyway? Ooh, a thing. Ooh, okay, you're going to end up there, are you? Okay. I guess I like that. You're a 5.5 foot. I might just wait this one out. Okay, my X-Lux has snuffed it, yes. Excuse me while I wander off to, like,
Squawk!
Georgia, somewhere around here. Right. Can we find someone that's not, like, 5,000 years old? You're 26.
The first one had the advantage of being of your dynasty, so that you get more...
Yeah, but she's old, which means I have to do this again pretty quickly. I try. Okay, he's envious, maybe not.
What you want is... show me the de jure vassals of any of these titles and give me the contempt ones, please.
So, right. You... Who's...
Yes, you can pull people out from lower ranks.
Yeah, I'm going to do that, because she doesn't dislike me. Right, you get Campania, and Georgia, and Khazaria, and Orkwas, and Transoxania. Let's just check there aren't any weird stray vassals. It doesn't look like it. No. Ooh, Duke of Thrace. Oh, he's probably not de jure part of Epirus because there are about 1 million tiny kingdoms there.
But you could probably stick him under Epirus.
I could probably stick him under Epirus. Alright, Bulgaria. Alright, let's see if we can do a little bit of light vassal transferage. Right. Do of Thrace. Right, well, that's enough vassal fettling for now. Let's get on with murdering people. So unfortunately that lot ran straight into my army. Whoops. I'm not sure this is quite what they, hoped for on their great day out. And this lot are going to go and fight my my troops here, and they temporarily have a greater number, but not, and this is crucial, for very long. Oh dear. Right. Ooh, okay. Pause. Right, everything's happening. Right, Pisa. Release the peace otter.
The Pisa otter.
Indeed, we have released the Pisa otter. We have given Pisa a chance. Now, dismiss that army. So now we're in 2 wars which are happening in roughly the same place. Let's just have a look at. So, if I leave him lying around there, he could could actually get a county claim, couldn't a duchy claim,
if you're in the capital of a duchy.
which I think I am. Yeah, I'm in the capital of the duchy. I'm in Catan, so I think I'm going to let that go and see if he spontaneously manages to sort out a claim on something more useful. Right, so you are my half brother. You're coming out quite useful. Let's see if we can assign you a guardian who will tutor you in the ways of the pointy sticks. He does have the problem he's got great box, but you know, I'm sure it'll work out. You, on the other hand, are a bit weird, so let's give you... Right, you've created a peasant revolt.
I'm yawning, not squeaking.
Let's just point out that raising a peasant revolt against me is not the greatest strategic coup in the entire world. I mean, it's barely strategic at all. It's more some kind of terrible disaster. So when can we next go on crusade? Oh yeah, not for like another 13, 14 years or so. At the earliest. Oh gosh, we suffered some kind of bad attrition in there. Let's move into somewhere. Ooh, hooray, we found some Mongol Empire. Oh no, that's Mongol Empire, not Mongol Revolt. So Mongol Revolt are down there near Kumania. Ah, right. However, this should not be a problem. I can release the peace otter on the guy that was rather optimistically. So where are you going? You're going to Irish, which is that one. So let's go over there. La la la, la la la, la la ward. What are we besieging here? Oh, it's 5.5 fort. We've arrived there and are busy fighting the pedants. Is it pedants? Yeah, it's a pedant revolt. In which, once again, the pedants are revolting and they're doing it very badly. I mean, I am getting some help from my mates, but to Crimea, you say. Right, anyway, we can dismiss you and release the peace otter along with a note that says don't try it again. You know what has happened to all of your predecessors. Actually, you don't know what's happened because mysteriously education is apparently just not up to the job. So, right. You are the Duke of Cherson. You're the Duke of... Ooh, you like me. What have I done for you recently? You like my torture chambers, right? And you will get a bunch of other things. So,
yes, it is slightly unfortunate that people who like you the best are the cruel ones.
Yes.
May not make the best vassals.
Yeah, but it does mean that when they are your vassals, they like you.
They really like
You know, particularly if you're not cruel. You know, normally they kind of despise your lily-livered stoat ways or whatever. Okay, so they're going up there, are they? Right, well, let's go over there then. Right, okay, you've arrived there. You're besieging something. That's nice. I like that. Oh no, not Fraticelli again.
I'm surprised at the lack of hits for pretty safe bishops. Oh, gosh.
While we're waiting around, although... Right, excellent. Do I actually have decent people in charge of here? No, not really. Let's try and put some sensible people in. Why Queen of the Muting?
Because it's there.
Okay. I suppose that's a reason, yes. I guess. Yes, well done, Fraticelli idiot. You've been in Fraticellums in 2R for precisely 5 bloody seconds. And yet you're already having a revolt. I predict this is not going to go very well for you. Do you know how I know this? Because of all the ones that have happened previously. Also the fact that you have like about 7,000 people and I have 36,000 troops. Admittedly not all of them next door, but you know. Just run away from me. Pestilential will run away from me. So they're going to sow more, which is over there. Right, let's try and actually get them.
I thought I'd give you the full muty effect.
Mute.
I wrote mute and then counted 30 seconds before saying mute to something.
Right. Let's do it. Okay. What are we doing here? We are besieging things. Okay, that's alright.
The last thing I've forgotten with power supply is that I don't have to faff about trying to disconnect it at this point with my arm and all without it.
Is Ben's power supply over there still? Or do you not give it to him in the end? I didn't fit it, so large white amp stuff. Oh.
It was a wide house.
Bye bye, Fraticelli revolt, you stoats. Ooh, we're 6.54 to besiege. Woohoo! So, how much war score did we get from that battle? 7%. Okay, I mean, you know, more would have been nice. Estonian Sandomiersk de jure war over Lübeck. Okay, I thought you guys weren't meant to be able to have war with each other.
I
Well, it
wonder
might
if
just
it turns
limit-
out that in most cases the Empire's crown rules don't actually apply.
It's possible, yes.
And so, as long as their kingdom rules allow them to get into wars,
Right.
but I'm not sure. I don't quite know what points those crossovers happen.
So, la la la. Ah! Stop doing the thing. Right. Who have we got in the various places? Okay, off we go. You get to be Viceroy of everywhere. Aquitaine, Bavaria, Bohemia, Franconia, Germany, and everybody's favourite, Lotharingia. Let's just check there aren't any obviously stray vassals. There are no obviously stray vassals. Right. Oh yes, is there anyone I can imprison? But not Sicily, because I can't revoke his title from him. Because
He's a de jure vassal of
Yeah.
the Byzantine Empire.
because he's de jure vassal of the Byzantine Empire, and I
Good night,
can't.
people. Good night, remote people.
Good night. Because I can't. Yeah, I can't nick his stuff off him. And I can't nick the Byzantine Empire either, because I'm the wrong religion. So we have one that, so that's 60%. You're still rushing away. Let's follow you in that direction because I can. Well, Caesarea has gone Catholic. I'm sure that Jesus will be delighted. God of the new serene Doge. That also means I need a new commander. I am okay, I'm prepared to admit that you are okay. So what are we doing here? We are besieging that place. Over here, let's also add in a new guy and do some assaulting in the hope that maybe they'll pick up some, useful army leading traits at some point. stop that. That was somewhat horrifying. So what are you besieging? Still, we're at 77% war score. Downside is, of course, that you'll that's faced with annoying properties about you. Okay, let's go to that county that's got somewhere a bit less obviously massively defensible. So you hang on, if I'm bored. Okay, apparently I've already raised them. Why so few from Melania? Did I raise you like a week ago? So you are my second son. Let's do that. No, I don't want to assign a guardian. I've tried to arrange a betrothal. Right. You get to do that. Let's try and sort out the next generation, such as it is. Stop the revolving door of bishops. How many bishops can any one person get through anyway? Please don't answer that question. Tiwar has become Catholic again. No, I do not want to wed my son and my sister. It's just weird. I'd just like to point that out. Actually, no, let's stop bringing you back home, because I'm bound to win something else soon, and I've got 95% war score. Let's see if there's anyone good. Tough soldier, direct leader, radiator, thorny part. Right, he'll do. 100%. Release the peace otter.
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 Otter. Otter.
Otter.
So I do now have a county called Duchy, called
Is it ominous?
I don't know, that's a very good question. So that's de jure part of Siberia, which I'm pretty sure I have. Let's just check that I can't accidentally create somewhere new. So, exarchate of Siberia, and that's you. Let's see if we can transfer some vassalage. Like you, the High Chief of and apparently the Count of wherever that is. Okay. So, I think what we do now is we probably get everyone back together again, and then we holy war Africa again. Because, you know, that's how we pass the time. And Africa's small enough, you know, single county, so we can nip it. I am still slightly puzzled by this stray bit of England over here, which I don't particularly as such recall getting. Yes, otherwise those are candidates for getting via the Blitzkrieg method. I mean, there are nearby enemies, but I've also got a reasonable patchwork of countries around there to raise vassals from. I do, of course, have another adventurer coming in, about 6 months' time. But, you know, that's the future. And if they can manage to raise even a small fraction of my whatever, then, you know, unfortunately Khanate that's an empire level, which is very unfortunate.
A theme, oh, that's a claim, yes, sorry. Claim,
Yeah.
not creations.
And it's a duchy.
Yes, and that is against the Byzantine Emperor, who we have now had a truce with.
Yes. And while I've got a claim on some of the counties in Ireland, I've got a truce with them as well. I mean Britannia, I've got a truce with them as well. Let's disband you.
On the other hand, you do seem to now have a title usurpation, which you feel.
Which is the Duchy of Catan. Okay. Let's just check how many duchies I've got. Okay, good, we're down to one duchy. We're still at one duchy, which means I've got a reasonable. Apparently, we took Usgun thingy while I wasn't looking. Okay, I just need to move my Chancellor around a bit.
Because he's fabricating claims somewhere useless.
Because he's fabricating claims somewhere useless. I think he should go and fabricate claims over here. Because I'm sure that's going to work out well. let's check the status of these things. We still need an awful lot to do anything. Right, okay. Involving door bishoprics, jolly good. So, zoom in a bit so I can see my armies. Right. You have arrived there and can be dismissed. You've arrived there and can be dismissed. Well, I see no reason not to sort off to Africa and say hello to all-out thermonuclear war on this guy. Right, over here somewhere is where we're looking. So who's the Duke of Cilicia? He's slightly older. What about the Duke of Mascot? Really old. Cappadocia. You're a tiny bit young, really, and also you've got religious differences, and I can't ask you to convert. You, on the other hand, okay, right, let's. What was that message about Gavelkind succession? Oh, that gives me +5, right, okay, well, that's going to go eventually. Right, Abyssinia. Alania. Anatolia, Arabia, Armenia. It's going to take me a while to get out of the A's. Assyria, right. So we've given him like 6 exarchates before I get out of the A's.
Before breakfast, indeed.
Yes, Babylonia, Hyrcania. I think that's the wrong one. Philistia.
No, you do seem to have a bunch of honorary titles that you're giving out.
Yeah, I could be doing that when I've Trebizond and Yemen. Right, anyway. So while I'm waiting for my troops to end up in Africa, actually let's also check that there's no vassalage that needs to be transferred. Okay, there we are. You get that count. He does. So anyway, right, you're going over there. Let's go to the good old minor titles page, everybody. Clap, clap, clap. Oh, I improved my stewardship. Now I need to pick a new ambition. Well, let's improve my backstabbing. Right, anyway, back to the question of let's cheer up the Exarch of Swabia. Anyway, so off we go to Moon. I don't even have any idea what bit of Africa this is in. Modern Africa, that is. Obviously I know it's not that far from the Sahara Desert because there's a big label on the map that says so. Why have I got a negative thing? Oh, because I've lost a couple of places in Muscat. Okay. Right. Excuse me while I work out where Muscat is. Other than, like, okay, so that's Muscat. Okay. Yeah, 62,000 troops will do very nicely, yes.
I would assume that the bit of water near your war is Lake Chad. And so you are at the intersection of
Yeah, it is Lake Chad.
Nigeria, Cameroon, Chad and Niger.
Okay.
And are probably just about in the northeast corner of Nigeria.
Okay. That's interesting to know. Installed revolving door on bishopric. Done.
Crunch stuff.
Right. 100% release the otter.
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 Otter. So there, that's a pile of mustelids over there. Definitely a pile of mustelids.
So, where are you guys? Can I dismiss you? Yes, I can. Right, well, I see absolutely no reason not to dismiss those troops before they, like, expire. And go to war for the last bit of Africa that is not painted pink. Right, let's declare war on you. That's the Pine Martin of looking. Oh yeah.
Extremely looking.
Hush. Okay. Now I just have to click away all the messages that say help everywhere is under siege. Right, you are still occupied by an hostile power. So let's raise you guys. Go over there. Yeah, I might have to give some stuff away. That's fine. I can probably promote some vassals to bishopdom. Despot of Serbia has died under suspicious circumstances. Wow. Okay, I've got a new Exarch of Abyssinia, and he's looking pretty good. Right, yeah. Cool, welcome on board. Runtime relatively fast because this is probably going to be in its turn time down again because I've got these guys, whoever these guys are. Right, so they are going for the Duchy of Kazakh, which okay is that bit there, and And where are they currently? There's 30,000 of them, and they're currently somewhere over there. Okay. Well, I think I can wait until they turn up a
You
bit.
could raise some troops in that exclave Chernigov, give them an organizer and march them rapidly towards Kazakh. Then you find the adventurer.
I don't need to find the adventurer.
The adventurer will find you.
Yeah. I can wait a bit. I could probably, in fact, win this entire war in, Africa, in Nigeria, before anything happens. On account of the fact that basically it's usually relatively straightforward, right? So
I'm sure she enthused.
enthused about what?
Was an answer to the thing that the question Claire actually asked.
Fine.
Or did I tell you?
Squack, right, come on. Learn to build siege engines faster. I don't think this is going to avail you, no. No, it's not. %, war score. Okay, okay. Right, well, that's fine. Let's create a new vassal. No. Do that. Stop it. Make it go away. Right, domain size not too big anymore. Right. So let's sit back to the pink view. Let's dismiss view lot. So do not be deceived into thinking that because Tedeldo de Normandy is of my family that getting him the Empire of Britannia is going to work. We've been over this before. Where is Cassie? So that's that bit, which is annoyingly a bit far away from us. So let's assume that that's a terrible idea for the time being. Let's also just go into sub-realm view so I can see.
They're all members of an enormous eastern.
Yeah. Which is coincidentally right next door to Abyssinia.
Yes.
Which, I think. Oh, I've got a truce with
got a
it.
truce with its leader.
Damn it. These people. 'Cause, 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 'c That's Mongol Revolt, which I've also got a truce with. Mongol Empire, however, is currently utterly wet in a weed.
But it is fairly large.
It is.
As in, you can't take the whole empire quickly. Well, maybe you can. How many neighbouring realms have you got? Neighbouring sub-realms, I mean.
England, Alania, Hanri, Chernihiv, Kumania, Abyssinia.
Yeah,
All pretty close.
A fairly large number of troops in there fast if you wanted to, couldn't you?
Yeah, I could get to ludicrous. I could get over 100,000 troops in there because England and Abyssinia are next door. I don't think there's going to be a better time. So, right, we just need to work out what we're going to holy war for. So there's that, which is that district there, which is one county, albeit a large one, which is right next to England. Holy war for Kazakh, which is one county, and also right next to Kumania. Vazgrin, which is that bit up there, would at least be, nearby. Jetsu, which is also a thing. So that is by far the most awkward of the counties to get to. I think we go for that one because it is literally right next door. And it'll probably have, my troops raised in roughly the right place for when this adventurer guy turns up. Which, seems like a plan to me. So, zoom in a bit. Solid. Oh, okay, that's the wrong bit of England.
Alright, that's not the Kingdom of England, that's a loose bit of the Empire of England.
Apparently, yes.
The western bit might be different.
Yeah, hang on, I just need to split these guys in half. Right, you guys get to go over there, you guys get to go over there.
It's possible the Mongol revolt that you've got may not be the Mongol revolt you had earlier, if you've still got a Mongol revolt. Because it looks like your old one has turned into Mongolia. It's turned into an independent Mongolia. And you obviously can't currently declare war because you have troops raised.
Well, but yeah, I might be able to do it afterwards if there's still a Mongol revolt.
So maybe those are two truces. No, hang on, that was the wrong way round.
Well, either I've got a truce with them or I've got a truce with Mongolia, and either way I can go to war with one of them. Probably.
Yes, that's correct, England.
Oh yeah.
You want to carve them up a bit.
Yeah.
And maybe hold one of them back. That Mongolia is probably an unhelpful one.
Yeah, but I'm doing it so I can send them by slightly different routes and send one of them up there.
That bit of the Mongol Empire to go to.
Yes.
Have you raised Kumania yet?
Yes.
Right, okay.
They're this lot.
Sorry. Shouldn't put that.
Then I'll have to go around promoting some bishops. Promoting some people to bishoprics.
Oh, I think.
You're my half sister, you look perfectly indifferent. Let's assign you a perfectly normal guardian. Oh right, that's not that war. Let's just check what you think you've got. Leash and musket. Well, okay, there's a paper fall down there. Let's leave musket alone for the time being, because you've got all on everything. 17,000 troops. Jesus, what have they been doing? So.
Oh, right, yeah. Scotland. Is that possible?
Haven't even got anywhere good yet. No, not really. Right. Come on, get over there. You know your place. Hang on, I have ships.
He remembers the existence of bits of technology.
That's the one. Right. Insert on ship.
So have you changed sound quality?
Ship to next, whatever. Can't think why.
Royal States.
I don't know. Maybe you just stop squashing your uplink.
That won't make any difference.
You might get packet drop and stuff like that. It's a lot of titles. Right. You've arrived there, which is a 6.5 fort, so good. Guess you get to meditate. You've arrived there, which is a 4.5 fort. And you have 10 to 1 superiority of numbers. Right, well.
I think I should do
You've arrived there, and now I can take you over there. You've arrived there, and I don't know, I probably want to take you over there. I mean, I do risk running into the Mongol revolt, but, like, whatever. So you have arrived there. Let's glue you together. Let's assault that holding. You've arrived there. How terrifying is that? Okay. I think we can... stick in some people, and I think... excuse me. Stick in some people. I think that's a large enough number that I'll just... No! No, 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 no. Right, you lot. Who are getting Gennadios as their leader. We're just going to march you in and ensure that everyone's really happy. Right, so what's that achieved us? Okay. Watch you down here.
They've still got one piece of seed up there.
Have they? Oh yes, they have. Right, excuse me. Terribly sorry. Let's wait while you okay. Characters found places. Okay. How many troops have I got in Denmark?
They're already raised.
Oh yeah. That's fine. I'll just raise the ships from Abyssinia and send them off to India once they're done there. This is going to be fine. Well, if I even have to do that. Right. Okay. So... how have I managed to get pregnant? I'm on, like, campaign. I just like...
Maybe you're hoping visiting. I mean, given that commanders can teleport, it's not very hard for you to nip home briefly while no one's looking.
I seem to have lost like 10,000 troops from here.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes. Oh, hang on, let's zoom in. No, I haven't. That's fine.
They're just sitting underneath some
They're
other
just sitting underneath some other troops, right? It's
and
fine.
when you said 10,000, you actually meant 30,000.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just going to send these guys in straight away. I'm sure this is going to be fine. Let's zoom out again. Right. Right.
Pink Beast points out, aren't you on campaign with about 8,000 dudes? In other words,
It's entirely possible that... yes, but, you know, when I say I'm pregnant, surely my husband will be pleased.
you might at least suspect that he would believe that it's his child.
Yeah, you know, that if he's going to be pleased, there should be, like, some level of plausible deniability that, you know... that it might be his. Okay, let's hastily route away from there.
Is that, that's the Mongol revolt which you don't really want to get into the fight with.
Not if I can avoid it. Not when I can, you know, perfectly well fight like everyone else.
Well, this is going surprisingly poorly.
I mean, I was a bit demoralised going in, but
Yeah, I think you're going to win.
I think I'm going to win. I'm just going to lose more troops than I expected. So, you're going to go there. You are besieging thing. Okay. Well, since I've got like 20,000 troops, I think we can do a little bit of, right, what's the terrain? Mountains. I think we can put some people in and make good use of that.
Well, he didn't last long.
He did not last long. Anatolia, and that is down here, isn't it? Right. So, who's the Dew of Cilicia? Maybe not the Dew of Cilicia. What about the Dew of Anatolia? Dew of Anatolia is looking promising. Right, okay, off we go. You get... Do you want, like, a tickable list?
I presume you can't just shift click multiple things.
No. Arabia. Armenia. How's your Crusader Kings game going?
I haven't started up.
Babylonia. Hyrcania. Philistia. Syria. Trebizond. And Yemen. Right. Right click, check for any stray vassals. Absence of stray vassals. Presence or absence of Commander of England, but fortunately my half-brother has turned out to be a kick-ass commander. So, right. Hello.
Plus you have that spare Academy champion.
I do, but, you know, he's not as good as my brother, so, you know.
You want to not get into that fight if you can avoid it.
I want to not get into that fight. You're quite right.
Not quite sure what that one is now. But
Okay, it's a bit of the Mongol revolt, but it's a small bit. So I think I'm okay with that. On the grounds that I can't do anything better with that. So that's still going on, but is going to be finished very shortly. This is also going to be finished pretty shortly. Okay, let's go over there. Okay, well, I'll fix that when, and this is important, I can get some people out to India. Since you're quite large, I will just like keep you guys around besieging things in Ireland until I've actually won my war. Well, at least one more on at least one side. Right. so Mr. Bond. So my big problem is really trying to win this before the Mongol Empire accidentally wins everything. Okay, maybe not that. Right, maybe you should sit down there. And maybe I send you a lot off there. Because there's a lot of people. I think that's what we do. Right, we arrive there and are besieging this nice large fort. Excellent. Right, anyway, so what are we doing down here? Right, excellent. We are in a position to raise some fleets and insert them in the fleet and send them off to Kaliganagar, wherever that is, other than on the eastern coast of India. Yes, I know it's on the eastern coast of India. I'm just going to send you there. Okay. I think, in fact, I sent you from there. Just check there's nowhere we can. Ooh, we can assault you. Let's give that a go, because that will. Stop that. Arrange marriage. My courtier, my vassal. Okay, let's accept that. Excellent. So we have whatever advantage. Oh, that's on the plains. Of course, it's the plains. Okay, well, yeah, got some battle score there, war score there. So, having turned all that stripey in my kind of stripes, let's try sending you over there with some people. I'm not that worried about that battle, even though the numbers are quite close, because I have people in neighbouring counties, so, you know, there are definitely worse things that can be happening. Right, you've gone back into leash, have you? Right, fine. I have a message for you. It's what the hell do you think you're playing at, dipshit?
You've gone and captured the leader of the Mongol revolt.
Well, that's good. I'll get like 140 money off him when I get to ransom him. Yeah.
Dismiss the troops before you end this war. Declare a war on the Mongol revolt if you've got any useful casus belli, and you might win it instantly because you already have the leader in prison.
I'll give it a go.
Because I think you'll release him if you end the war you captured him in. I think. Like maybe given he's not a combatant in that war, maybe not. I don't know.
I think I found
The adventurers arrived.
the adventurers.
One of them, I think, is about to try to attack you, so you should be ready.
Oh
You should
yes,
probably
King
be
of
ready
Sicily
to,
hates me. Let's drag you not over there.
So yes, that bit of Cumania with 6,000 troops in, you're probably going to want to send some reinforcements. Well, they won't be able to get out fast enough. I
Yeah,
think.
that's fine.
Wait
I have
for
a
them.
plan.
Oh, right, yeah, you can push that over first.
Yeah.
And then go and bring in.
Let's send you over there. Let's have a look at who is in charge of this army. Army. So. So at least get him in there. Good. Right, you, what are you? That's a fairly whopping bit of war sport, because that's Great Holy War for Jitsu. The omens are clear. Thingy has declared Great Holy War on Khakan somewhere of the Mongol Empire, all three of them, and the followers of Tungat in the Kingdom of Jitsu, all three Smolensk. I would say, oh gosh, that the Mongol Empire won't stand a chance because it's about this big right now and I'm about to take 2 more counties off it. But it's the Smolensko. They don't stand a bloody chance.
Well, I mean, they have to win one of these one day, surely.
The signs point to Stoat. Oh, right, okay.
Yes, there's a sobbing Great Lake in the way.
That's fine. Right, off we go that way. Who are you? Okay, you are my cheapest speed boots guy, so I guess that works out. Okay. What's this battle here? Well, let's monitor it closely and see what happens. Do not get to head over that way. Do not get to go there. Right. So my big question is, they've got 25,000 troops. Am I going to get people there in time or not? So they still have enough people to do something. So let's just like move them out there.
Or are you in fact going to win that battle anyway?
It's quite possible I am. But, you know. Slightly more worried about this one. But, you know, in many ways, if I can just keep them occupied long enough for me to besiege some places, you know, we'll be doing fine.
Yeah, I think you're going to defeat those eventually.
I think I am. Woohoo, right, so we won that siege. Okay, that's good. So 75% in that war. Right, I've got way too many troops coming. So you, I think I should probably queue it over there. Okay, so I'll be within the supply limit. So that's okay. Oh, and I'm winning there, which is nice. Oh, I've got a regent. You think you'd be a better marshal? You have 21. Marshal, he has... Okay, right, fine, whatever. For peace. Is that actual surrender?
Yes.
Looks like it.
Just all the good stuff's off the bottom of the page.
Let's accept that. And let's be slightly surprised by it.
Of course, ended war. Oh well. I don't know if that's released ahead of the Mongol revolt. Oh, what? The Mongol revolt is... Oh, am I terribly confused?
It was the Mongol Empire that...
No, there are two separate Mongol revolts.
Right. Good.
So I don't know which one you captured someone from. Anyway. You're probably quicker to send them to your newly acquired territory.
I don't want to dismiss them.
Oh, because you've still got that.
I've still got that
adventurer.
Actually, hang on. Let's in fact maybe send you over there.
Oh, yes. I
might as well. Probably not, but it's very hard to work out what I do need. No, that's not the right tab. I want intrigue and prisoners. So you're the leader of the Mongol revolt.
And it's the Mongol revolt that's horizontally divided. Well, it's that, yes. If you select him...
I was trying to select him.
Or select his realm. Okay, maybe you need to select him to get it outline the area. Right, so that's the southern Mongol revolt.
I can't declare war if he's imprisoned.
Oh, right.
So
you have to let him out.
I'd have to let him
because
out.
Otherwise you would win immediately.
Yes.
That's kind of silly.
Right. So my domain is too big. Alright, let's go through until I find all the bishoprics. Okay, bassoon.
Squawk.
If you do that, it's terribly loud and very, annoying for people, I suspect.
Are they listening?
Right.
Not too loud and annoying, because I don't think otherwise.
Right. Bishopric of wherever the hell that is. Right.
Cities, presumably,
They're not showing up on my. Oh no, they are now. But anyway, the only reason I'm going for the cities, is because the only reason I'm worrying much about them is because I've got too many vassals in my demesne.
you now aren't past the domain limit, so
Yeah, but it's another bishopric. I'll get rid of the bishopric. Right, there we are. That gives me a small amount of headroom. Right. So anyway, let's ransom the guy in charge of the Mongol revolt. Because... Ooh, 385 gold. Oh yeah. Let's do that more often. Okay. Woohoo. Let's zoom in and see what's actually happening with these guys. So where are they going? They're going to Saar. Right over there. It's probably going to be enough. Let's actually dismiss. No, let's take you. Let's take you over to Abyssinia, and then I don't know. See, I can probably dismiss most of those. Witter. On the wall. Who is the wittiest of them all? Okay, yeah, you guys, I can dismiss you because I don't need 25,000 troops raised in India because I'm not at holy war with anyone out there. It's just everyone else that's in trouble. So, yes. I am slightly confused by there being 2 Mongol revolts at the moment. This is, I suppose technically, I have had multiple peasant revolts going at the same time. It just hasn't usually worked out well for the peasants. Ooh, do I have any new titles that I can create? Nothing really obvious. Aha, the regency has ended. I've had a daughter. What children have I got currently? Trifon, Porphyrios, Brock, Benet, Frodanth. Well, obviously, we need a Zori because we haven't got a Zori at the moment. Right. Also, Zori feels like it, fits in nicely in Greek for reasons. Probably somewhat spurious ones. Let's dismiss you. I now just have the small problem that he's vanished off somewhere like an old oak table. I can only assume to lick his wounds.
He's not going to accomplish anything until
Right, still can't go after Sicily. It's still the wrong bloody thing. Ooh, hang on. What I can do is check what Sicily is Desiree part of. Still part of the Byzantine Empire. Bugger. Let's just look at Desiree Empire's view. Right, yeah, no, that's not going to change any time soon.
the only times that exist are soon.
Yes. I do not have, nearly 100, 86 years left to wait. So, let's have a look at this guy again. So he's down to 20,000 troops, and he's currently somewhere in the middle of the Byzantine Empire. So Brock is one of my sons. Let's see, can we betroth him to anyone? Good. Yeah. Let's at least do that for him. Assign him a guardian who has the pointy stick talent. So while I'm waiting for people to turn up in various places, let's go and see if there are any claimants who I can I've already have a strong claimant from Mecca. Right, what about... I'm pretty sure I've got claimants for Ultra Jourdain as well. Yes, I've got Sacularis. Okay, so let's not pause while I'm doing that. I am deliberately waiting for people to turn up. Canton, I've definitely got claimants for. You've arrived in Otran. Right, so everyone's in their holding patterns. Actually, maybe I can move you up there, which I think is pretty optimal for dealing with any errant Byzantine, any errant people. What's that duchy? Crete. So, okay, you're not going to be invited, but can I find some good claimants? So I've got you who's got a weak claim. I've got you who's got a weak claim. And everyone else is annoying. Right, okay. Amastries. Let's see, can we invite you to court? Duchy. State. What? Stop clicking on the wrong sodding thing all the bloody time. I do in fact want that. None of you want to come to court. How terribly inconvenient of you. You have a weak claim. You have a weak claim. You also have a weak claim. Fine. Is there anything in the Byzantine Empire? Children. Your automatic gavel card. Right, well, would you like to come to court? Yes. Brilliant. So, how are we doing out here? Nothing much has happened yet. You are there. You're heir to the Duchy of Verona, so you get countdown, and you're gonna get a duchy of some sort. In fact, currently the only duchy I hold. So Swabia, you say.
Is it the right kind of inheritance?
Can I? What was that?
I said, is it the right kind of inheritance?
Magnetic chromatic gavel kind, yes.
He loves you, but he also loves his present liege.
Yeah.
So
That's...
you could do a so descent.
Yeah, but my
You might have other uses for your chancellor.
I do currently have other uses for my chancellor. Right, let's just, while we're waiting for something to happen, let's go and look and see what's... So we still haven't reigned for 10 years. We do have the small problem that all our vassals are busy fighting each other. Excuse me, I'm just going to shove you into a sensible county. So, right, where are you? Maybe you're coming west again. So anyway, right. Royal Duchy of Franche-Comte, which is elective. Do I have... English armies arrived in Liège. The other English army has arrived in Liège. So, I'm still waiting for stuff to happen. What are you? Duchy of Austria, which is aromatic cognatic gavel kind. Do we have any good claimants? You have a weak claim.
Was that a second von Slesvig you just had cause to invite?
Probably. Tuscany. Let's just check that I was in fact the right kind. Cognatic Gavel kind. Yep. Right. So, we claim the Duchy of Austria, and you don't have any heirs, so I don't give you anything right now. I will give you something when, I can likely.
You seem to be getting ticking more store in your
Yeah, I am.
adventure.
I mean, I'm not that worried about it. It's just a bit.
If he doesn't do something soon, he'll lose by default.
Yeah. So you are Agnatic Elective.
If you invite him, he'll just start losing votes.
You are heir to the Duchy of Tuscany, so let's grant you the landed title of Kebby. Now let's create a duchy. Let's at least find where that is. Is there anything nearby? Hang on. Let's create that duchy. And then make him Duke of Kebby. Right, that should slip some more bits under from out.
You might want to then transfer his vassalage under the correct king.
Oh good lord. Right.
Which is essentially the one that covers most of Africa, probably.
I might as well transfer that random bishop. It's not that. Right, so you guys are there. Where are you going? You're going to Samar, which is. Oh wait, how about I? Okay, maybe. Let's just send you over there. Just to, remind you that it's a terrible idea to go up against the English Empire. What duchy are you? Baden. Have I looked at Baden? You are Agnatic Gavelkind. You love me, but you also love your liege lord. So
Well, that's because his liege lord is you.
I've already done that one. That makes sense. What's that small smudge on now? Not sure I could be bothered to go after it, to be perfectly honest. What are you? You're the Duchy of Pomerania. So,
Inheritance law.
he's not going to come because he loves his lord too much. But are there any good claimants that I can get? So, there's you that's got a... Yeah, he's he's not heir to anything, so he's just a claim I am queuing up for later. Right. Let's invite you to God. Right, well, I think that's every... Oh no, sorry, tell a lie. What is that? Cognatic elective. Now there's some good claimants we can in.
I've already got one.
I've already got one. Do we have anyone with a strong claimant? No. Okay, so let's move you forward, and you forward, and you forward. They do in fact have 13,000 troops coming, which is slightly more than I'm confident of being able to deal with, although I might well be able to deal with them.
Maybe this battle will get enough war score anyway, mind.
Yeah, it's possible. Right, my steward is just, that's nice. Okay, that's given us 100% war score. Release the otter. It says, look, I mean, you know, you do put up more fight than the pedant revolt, but really make efforts. Oh, someone's left me Quran, a Shia Quran, no less. Right, let's read the Shia Quran. It's not like we don't know how to do this now. So yes, I'm not sure what I can do about all my vassals constantly warring with each other. Right, let's get my 25 piety and move on with life. Except for always upvote for higher crown authority when those votes come past, when I've actually got a county in there. In the county. Right, so let's disband you. And let's... Oops. You get to disband. Right. Breton claim on Brit. Right, okay. Oh, that's nibbling away at the Empire of Britannia though. That's good. We thoroughly approve of this. We can run time slightly faster while we are literally just, you know, meandering gently across the steps. Right, you have arrived on the steps. Okay, let's dismiss you. You've arrived, let's dismiss you. Pause. Right. Let's stage the theft of the necklace, although I won't complete that today. What I'm going to do is zoom out to look at the new extent of the English Empire, which is now completely for all of Africa, all of known Africa is mine. We've nibbled away a bit in these annoying bits over here, and we've taken a couple of duchies over here, and one of my vassals has taken an entire kingdom, which is quite nice. And we've got a reasonable holding in India now. And we can start setting up the East India Company. So that's not a terrible thing to do to people or anything. Right, and it looks like Mecca is currently basically sort of semi-independent. And so that's going to make a good candidate for Blitzkrieg. And maybe there'll be, and one of the Mongol revolts will have something that I can do. Right, so I think it's time to save and stop. It is 1432.
Summary says, in which Basilissa Garyphallia paints Africa pink.
Right. Okay, thank you. Good news.